Go walk.
Let the old people go first.
You get behind me, man. I'm starting the show.
Go on in there. Well, they got food, but you just don't get food like that when you're doing your job. Are they too comfortable? Something's not right there to me. When you get food like that.
Break it down for me. Were you a flyer going down, or were you like a R?
Yeah, I was on the right side of the line.
Oh, right side. Okay.
Yeah.
So now
I went fast enough to put all the cornerbacks. He ran all the way out of bounds. They jumped on that joker while he was out of bounds, mugging him on our sideline. Got up, ran out of bounds, got back in, and then the other joker came over and blindsided. And we all seen it, right? Nothing we can do. He come back to the huddle. Who my backup is?
He wants to sell himself.
But we're live right here at Potawatomi Casino and Hotel. There are our new sponsors. We'll be doing our show here for the rest of the year. Big shout out to Torzala Brewing.
Refreshing after a win or after a loss?
Look at you. Say it again.
Your mind's telling you one thing.
Okay, welcome to the Elite 36 podcast. We had a bye week because Gary was out the country. Me and Mario was here. We still should have did a show anyway.
Yeah,
we should have did a show and just talked about Gary all show.
We should have.
You could have done that.
Damn.
We should have. That was
you know what? What's strange about that being out of the country? I was in Mexico, but Cabo. Is that?
You asking me now? You know I don't know.
Is that out the country? I mean, it's Mexico.
Definitely out the country.
Because it's just an extension of California. If you ever looked at it on the map.
You out the country.
Okay, fine.
Did you have to use
passport?
Passport.
Yes.
You out the country.
Yeah.
Well, now I take that back. You can use your passport when you lose your license. Okay.
How you know that?
Because I done it before. Well, did you go to a different company and you spoke more than one language?
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. You can speak Spanish in the United States. So maybe
80% of
right.
the people around you, were they talking a different language?
Yes.
You out of the country.
You out the country.
Yeah,
there it is. There it is.
No.
80%.
No,
Mario, I wish I had you with me, though.
Yeah, I wish you would have
told me. You out the country. If you say you wish
I wish Mario would have been with me.
Yes. You out the country.
I wish I was
I thought about you every day when people was talking around me. They didn't know what the hell they were saying. They were talking about me or not.
I told you, man. You could have hired me as a translator.
I wish Mario was with me.
I would have been a fly on the wall.
If you can't drive there, then it's considered out.
Yeah,
But you can't drive it. Hawaii.
Y'all know you can drive the
right.
That's out the country, but that's a 50th state.
Yeah.
And based on y'all people, y'all want Canada to be the 51st state. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Well, you know what? We'll move on from that. But
where we at, though?
We're at Potawatomi Sportsbook.
Yeah.
Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. We're doing our Leap 36 podcast.
Award-winning.
Live.
We ain't got the award yet, but we can still say
okay.
that.
It's
our show. We can say what we want.
It's coming. It's on its way.
Yeah. And, if you're looking for right now, it's NCAA basketball, man. If you guys are looking to watch basketball on all the screens they got here, this is the place to be.
Definitely.
And if you're looking to put down a couple, 2-3 things on it, you know, this is the place to be right here.
How strong you feel your bracket is.
Yeah, right here in Potawatomi.
Yeah.
You're doing your bracket. This is where you want to get it done at. And so we're happy to be doing our podcast here. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the free agents that the Green Bay Packers have signed and actually what
Or haven't signed.
Or haven't, either one.
Yeah.
What they mean. So, Roy, we start out with the guard they went and got out of San Francisco 49ers. Yeah. Aaron Banks, big dude.
Yeah, big.
And obviously they have now decided not to re-sign Josh Myers. And so how does Aaron Banks play into that line rotation and all that?
Well, I agree with the pick because when I think about what Jordan Love had to endure against Philly, you're going to need guards. Because guess what those two big old tackles from Georgia in Philly? You got to get them dudes blocked. So you got an experienced guy. And they know a lot about him. They've done their homework on him. Banks. Because you know how it is in Green Bay or Wisconsin or the state of Florida. if they sign somebody that the fans don't know, it's a little deflating.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's about getting a guard that can handle those two big tackles. So I was okay with the pick.
With the free agent signing.
Yes, the free agent signing. Because everybody thought it may have been a wide receiver, DK Metcalf, which we can't afford that.
We'll get to that, yeah.
But the money wasn't a lot of money, I guess, out of the 77
it wasn't not a lot of, there wasn't a lot of guaranteed money. Now, that's all relative.
Million.
That's all relative now between me and you, because that's a lot of money.
It could be $29 is a lot of money to me. But I think
it's all relative.
$30 million.
Yeah, it's all relative.
For these guys, I think this year, I'm bad at math, but I think this is the most guaranteed money out of all the free agents I've seen in a long time. I mean, out of all the guys who've been signed, if you add up all the guaranteed money, it's a lot. And you look at the teams that really jumped out of the window, like Chicago, they were signing everybody.
They have the last 2 years.
They've just been signing.
Yeah, they have the last 2 years. What was it? Last year, was it receivers?
It was, skill position.
Yeah, skill position last year.
This year's linemen.
Yeah, and then they ended up with the most sacked quarterback in the league. So then this year, now they go out and get linemen in free agency, which is they should have done.
So the Packers did the same thing.
Well, the only thing, I don't know, Leroy. I like Josh Myers a lot at center.
Yeah.
And to me, that's unsettling because we're gonna have to see how that works out. But you've often talked about this. Elton Jenkins, last time we saw him at center, he didn't look good. And so now you're taking a all-pro left guard and put him at center, if that's what they're going to do. You still got the Monk kid that they drafted last year, who is a true center. Yes. They could put him at center. But then you'll have Banks maybe at right guard. I'm not sure. The Packers always had guys that can play multiple positions.
Well, they'll probably play him at left and keep 76, Sean Ryan at the right guard. But Zach Tom, to me, keep him at center, put him at center, and now you can move guys around. I don't know if Sean Ryan can play tackle, but it just seemed like to me the two best guards would have been Banks and Jenk.
Correct. And then got your center. Well, then who would be the center?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you move Zach Tom to center, then you need a right tackle. And that was supposed to be Jordan Morgan.
Right. And see, now we forget about him because Jordan Morgan, first round pick last year.
Yes.
He can play, they say, guard, center, or tackle.
We used to call it the swing guy.
Swing guy.
Yeah,
so he can. So he's a first round pick last year.
It's a good problem.
So where are they going to put him? You're right. Zach Tom, though, Roy, is another guy I think like Elton Jenkins. Could be an all-pro right tackle.
He played very well.
Tom.
Played well. Look on the side.
Why would you move that? I don't know. I mean, I think that's what the Packers do. It's a revolving door. But you're right. If you go watch the Eagles, and if it's about the Eagles, up the middle, and you saw the Packers play them, you got to fortify that up the middle. Man. You really do. They got pushed around. And then it turned out that we had no depth because at that point we lost a lot of linemen.
Yes. And I think most teams you lose linemen, it's going to be an issue. But you got to be able to go 8 deep and feel like every week you got 8 guys active, 5 out there, and you got 3 guys just in case something happens.
Right.
But again, if let's just go with if Jenkins is going to be the center, now him and Jordan Love should be already working together and talking because center to me is one of the most important positions because he's the first guy to touch the ball. I really thought that they may go after that kid Kelly, played 9 years, I think in Indianapolis, and I think he went somewhere. I forgot where he went. Now that'd have been a guy with some experience at center. I'm not interested in bringing in a rookie and putting him at center, but Josh Myers earned the right. Now he went somewhere. Dennis Krause told me he went somewhere on a 2-year deal, and they need that money for something else. I don't know what that something else is, though.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like the Packers have a lot of money. But if you look at Aaron Banks, I think the reason why they went after him because he's basically a plug and play.
Yeah.
Same system and same
system. And you've seen him.
Right.
How much they run the ball.
Right.
Man.
Yeah. So same system. He's going to stay in the full block and all that kind of stuff that they do.
Yes.
So that should be a simple plug and play. But once again, I think replacing Josh Myers at center and then how they move that around. You were right about Jordan Morgan. I completely forgot about him because
you forgot about it because he light skinned. That's why you forgot about it.
He played like 4 or 5 games last year.
Yeah, when they got light skinned, forget about it.
Got hurt. You didn't know where he was at. And so I think they still need to beef that line up last time we saw him and fortify that. They also signed the kid out of San Francisco, Nate Hobbs, cornerback. And Raiders. Yeah. So to me, I think that's a lot there to unpack depending on what they do with Jair. I think Hobbs can play inside or outside. I mean, I don't know how they're going to play that. And once again, they like to move guys around a lot in the secondary where guys can be more versatile. I mean, if you talk about being more versatile, I don't know how tough it is to play on the inside or how tough it is to play on the outside. Because you did both at some point in your career.
And I learned this by going north. You say the Bodums. So if you listen to us in San Francisco or New York, what does that word mean? Ask AI.
Yeah.
But I think Hobbs is a slot corner guy.
Yeah.
That's where I think they should play up. And Nephew's still on the roster. Jair is still there. He's healthy. And he just got a now he's different than like the Aaron Rodgers type. I'll get to you when I get to you. He's on the roster.
Yeah.
But in his mind, he was probably thinking they were going to release him to save $60 million, or they were going to ask him to restructure. They may be doing all this as we record this, but he's still on the team. So if that's the case, 23, 25, your corners, and Hobbs
is your slot guy.
Is your slot guy. Let's go. Now that will affect 20.
Bullard.
It will affect him.
Right.
Because they wanted to play him there.
Right.
But, he struggled there.
What about Evan Williams?
Well, that's my safety start. That's my other nephew. I got a lot of family members on this team. Love him.
Yeah. So
him and X are your two safeties.
Okay.
They don't even need to draft a safety. He's just safety for the next decade. He's also light-skinned, by the way.
Right.
But he's different because if he stays healthy, man, he's going to be a great young player. So they're set there. But, Gary, when teams go slot, 3 wides, it's been an issue.
It has been.
Yes, man, because you think about some of the big plays down the stretch, and that's what hurts you. And then it makes you, before we even look at the other side, the other NFC, you got to deal with your own house first.
Right.
You can't go to Gary's house and Mario's house, and I ain't even looked at my house.
Right.
Let me clean my house up first.
Right.
Then I'll come over there and say, Jennifer, what does Gary put the elite vodka at? Because every time I see, he's hiding it from me. You can't. That's why I say sometimes you can reach out to these other teams, Gary, and they want to get rid of a guy like George Pickens if somebody call him.
Well, yeah, I think.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You just don't know, know, who you got the best relationship with.
What if Jair doesn't come back?
Okay. Let's do that scenario.
Then what?
Say he leaves. Now you got to go with the 2 young men that finished. So 25. Well, since Hartman is your return guy now.
Yeah.
McCole
Well,
Hartman.
so Nixon already said he wanted to be cornerback 1. So
your wish is our command.
Yeah, so
you ain't got to return no more.
Yeah, so he's
You all pro.
Yeah. Right.
But we're going to have you locking down people.
So then Hobbs would be started on the other side?
No, I still want him in the slot and let my other nephew play the corner that finished.
Is that Ballantyne?
Yeah, one of the law firm.
Yeah, one of them are gone now.
Yeah, one of them gone and one here. The one that's here.
Yeah.
Let him stay at corner. Them my 2 corners.
Okay.
So 25 and 24, I think. And put Hobbs in that slot. Because you put Hobbs outside, the slot's still an issue. Because you got to put 20 back down there. Where he has some issues. 20 should be a rotation guy, like a situational guy.
So what is Bullard then? Is he Is he what they
Darnell
call
Savage.
a box safety? What is his spot?
That's a good question. You must have went to Wisconsin.
Yeah. What is his thing? Cause
You know
what's the difference between him and Evan Williams?
Oh man, these are good questions. Yeah, he been out the country, Mario.
Yeah.
My boy came back
If you
fresh.
Explain that.
He got a glow on him too, but he don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, if anybody can explain that, because now they call it a box safety. When you played it, I think they might have been, but the terminologies weren't the same.
Shout out to Ray Rhodes.
Yeah, come on.
Ray Rhodes, to me, now this is just my opinion, my professional opinion. I wouldn't even have this Hall of Fame pullover that I got for free, by the way. Can't afford it.
I can buy one of those.
If it wasn't from, I'll get you one.
I could buy one of those Leroy Webb. Don't mean I'm
if it wasn't for Ray Rhodes.
Mario. I can buy one.
You know.
Yeah, but see, Gary's one of the guys that have his girl sleep in his pullover. Oh, you put it on her to be warm. And then when she reached to get the remote, that's why he gave it to her, so because it come up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It hinches up.
Yeah,
What you know about that word, hinch? You know that word.
You
You're
got
from
a
Georgia.
Height it up.
You got a medium one too.
Honey, put it on.
Height it up. Height it
Pull up, you like, oh, that's why it's a breeze back there.
Like Gary got an extra size.
That's what Leroy do every Friday. He let it out.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, today Monday. Why you think you see this glow?
Fresh in his mind.
Hey man, it's like a game for real.
Extra small hoodie on.
What's the difference?
Ray Rhodes called me and said, "Listen, we're gonna draft Terrell Buckley." I'm like, "Great."
That's
Me and my boy on the corner.
T-Buck.
Yeah, hold on. No, that's not what we're doing. What? I'm gonna move you to safety. I said, I'm 5'11", 190, modest.
3/4.
How am I gonna go to
3/4.
safety?
5'11".
He said, no. You don't worry about that. I'm gonna put you down the slot. So when we go base defense, they won't know if we're in dime, nickel, what. We're not substituting. So when I did that, I had to be good in the box and in the field. Now, Evan Williams to me has range, hands, and instincts. He got a grown man mind.
Mm-hmm.
He know everything, all the guys, the other 10 guys. Matter of fact, he knows what the offense is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Bullock, just like a torpedo, line me up and send me.
Mm-hmm.
So he's better in the box. That's why they moved him up close.
And so Evan Williams is more
in the back, like
Okay.
Eugene Robinson.
Okay.
See, my worst part of my game was back in center field or playing cover 2. I wasn't real good at that.
Mm-hmm.
But going up, I was great at it. So I had to do both. So they have packages for guys like Lucas Van Ness and Bullock.
Yeah.
Where you can come in, they do a 3 safety. When somebody run the ball heavy, put him in there.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody spread you out, you can put him in there. But
so this is like it could be 3rd and 3. It could be pass or run.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
3rd and 5, you probably know it's pass. But 3rd and 3, you got him because you need. I mean, if you take out a backer, but you still need a good tackler.
Yes.
So you could play.
And if a big guard coming to pull, he'll go get
So
him.
what's Xavier McKinney then?
Oh, he do everything, but I don't want him in the box. He may get hurt.
Okay. So you want him over the top.
Yeah, start 6 H's. I don't want to get hurt.
So you want him over the top.
Yes. He got the best range in football.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got 2 guys like that, 33 and 29, put 20 down in that box and use him.
Mm-hmm.
Then he'll have a package for himself. Because this offseason is different, Gary. When you were drafted, there's really no offseason. You get off the plane when you sign your contract, go to OTA, you go home for about a month, training camp, you got to come back with the big guys. But they have a full offseason now, coaches and players to figure out what am I good at.
Right.
And they have to figure it out. If
So
it was
then-
me, Hobbs would be staying in the slot.
So you saying Hobbs is a specific cover guy in the slot.
Yes.
Not a true box safety.
No.
I want him on a joker.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Now, the other signing that they had came out, McCole Hartman.
Yeah.
What did he do for you?
Now he's obviously a journeyman.
Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's call him a journeyman because
Yeah.
when you go to 2 or 3 teams, you're a journeyman.
Yeah.
But the 1-year deal lets me know that he's here for a specific reason. return. So, cause I saw some
So
people.
Keyshawn Nixon, Don McCole Hartman. Yeah.
Yes, he's your guy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the turning over the ball.
Right.
They just sometimes bringing it out when you're at the back of the end zone. McCole Hartman, he knows. He would be strictly that. He has no threat to read in the slot.
Right.
But he does give you a deep threat.
Yeah, he does. Speed.
So if you come out there and send him on a go route, he's good with it. So that was a good plug and play for your special team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can get in the offense too. So I was okay with that one.
So that's a good signing for
Yes. Yeah, not a real big guy, but they don't need a lot of big guys.
But you're right, speed. So this is like Allen Ross. Remember Allen Ross?
Oh, man, that's my guy.
Remember when they got him for a year or
man,
two?
you talking about somebody that can shoot some dice?
Right.
This man can shoot some dice.
Was he taking y'all money or no?
No, I was betting with him.
Okay.
Because I know better.
Are you side betting?
It's two people I ain't never betting against.
Who that?
Allen Ross and Antonio Duckman Freeman.
Okay.
This man always 7-11. Always.
Open all the time.
Out the door.
Yeah, Lil
And he'll
Joe.
throw 1,000 out there and say, y'all piece it together.
Yeah, piece it.
So he beating them and talking cold trash to him.
Right.
So like 8 guys. Okay, I got 100 of it. I got a piece. He steady shaking. It may take 10 minutes for him to get down on it. He's shaking.
Right.
Really watch this.
Yeah.
I said, hold it. 500 more. Bam. I ain't never.
So he's like. So then he's like Rossum when they brought him in.
Yes.
Super Bowl MVP.
Desmond Howard.
Desmond. Because Desmond plays some receiver too.
Yeah, but we didn't need him at receiver.
Right, I know, but he still, if you needed him to, he got in there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Desmond one of our best slot guys, but my grandmother said God made everybody good at something.
Right.
Like when you hired me in radio.
Yeah, right.
You got to know talent, and our missing talent was the Super Bowl MVP.
Right.
Desmond
and
Howard.
He performed.
Yes.
He brought
so
it
Hartman, I bet they was very happy to get him.
He did fill a void because you're right. He gave you some speed that you didn't have.
Yeah, man. And then they want to call a touchdown and win a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Right, come on, right? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, come on, man. So, but fans say they ain't enough.
No, they want more.
What else you think they need? Because the draft is about to start. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But the draft is about to start. But these grown men, man, I like these signings,
man. There's some. So we keep talking about signing Isaiah McDuffie. They go and re-sign him.
I like McDuffie.
He's their own guy, but his contract was up.
He could have went somewhere.
Isaiah McDuffie. What?
I love that guy. Man.
Back up, Quay. He
gonna start.
Cooper.
Hey man, I need to talk to Cooper. Can you find out how we meet him?
Yeah.
I need to talk to him. I want you to be like Edwin Moses. Remember he ran the quarter?
Yeah.
And didn't even breathe.
What you know about Edwin Moses?
I think he did the hurdles. Didn't he do the hurdles?
He might did the hurdles. Quarter
Edwin Moses has never been tired in his life.
Yeah.
56. Don't go to no clubs. Don't go to no casino unless you come here.
This is the only one.
Yeah.
Potawatomi.
And maybe you can go to Oneida if you want to. But don't go nowhere because I want you to play every play.
Yeah.
You know what? I was showing some tape of Junior Seau.
There you go.
I'm going to show you some Junior Seau.
Right.
Junior Seau never got tired. Never. I'm sorry, Troy Polamalu, but Junior Seau had some of the best hair I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm playing him like that, Gary.
Right.
From day one.
Right. Well, to me, he should be your starter day one. I don't know. I don't know. I think he proved enough. So I don't know how they're gonna work that out.
Got to keep him healthy.
Is it McDuffie? Is it? And you gotta have Quayle. You got Hopper too, kid from last year too.
I want to see him. That way you're at training camp. But 56, man.
Yeah.
Because he got that smile, man. He got an instinct that I want him going forward.
Not backwards.
Not back.
Yeah.
McDuffie.
But he can cover.
McDuffie is your thumper.
Yeah.
Like one of my mentors, the guy is truly amazing. Brian Noble was a thumper.
Yeah.
Johnny Holland clean it up.
Yeah, we let Johnny clean it up.
Mudbone.
Yeah, Mudbone.
Because he got them bow legs.
Yeah, he did
quick,
have bow legs.
Quick.
Yeah, Mudbone.
Quick.
Yeah.
Brian Noble going downhill. That's what you need, McDuffie.
Yeah.
But, sometimes they got McDuffie out in space, and that's what they were able to take advantage of us. So now if they can get these guys healthy and get these playing. I love how Halfley is watching this and said, well, Gary and Leroy got it all figured out.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
You want to call us, we'll give it to you.
We won't have it figured out, but we got opinions.
Well, two things can be true.
McManus.
Oh, man.
Re-sign him.
No, I'm going to give him a real stint.
Right? Re-sign McManus. So we kind of,
thank you.
We already know where it is. We calm that down.
Thank you.
Calm that down a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, man. You talking about anxiety?
Yeah.
My therapist is like, why do you always come in here and talk about kickers and I want to talk about something else? I say, because my mental health is not right.
Calm that down.
Because every time somebody lined up and one McManus, I have a heart attack. So, yes.
So, free agent's still going, Leroy. Do you want to see him?
Do something else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Receiver, pass rusher, what you think?
You know who's
What's on
you
your
on
mind?
point. Man, call Jennifer, man. This guy on point today, man.
You need to go to Cowboys next week.
Yeah, we're going to keep sending him on vacation.
Yeah, we're going to keep giving him.
Who you want?
You know who's a guy that his demeanor fits the Packers?
Who?
That would be great.
Who? Let me see
Now,
if I agree.
it's a receiver.
Who?
That would be great for the group. Amari Cooper.
Yeah, okay, I get down with
Amari
that. Yes.
Cooper, to me.
Yeah, he's very unassuming.
He
ain't trying to come in and take over. Just want to play.
Just throw me the ball.
Yeah.
It seems like he's always open.
Yeah, mild mannered. Yes, he would be a good Packer.
He's just a good guy. Been playing a long time.
Yes,
Gary.
agreed.
But he wanted them Alabama. He went to Alabama.
I think he Alabama.
He wanted an Alabama man with a great second step.
Yeah.
And then he can mentor these guys. Because Stephon Diggs, man, may turn over the water jug. But I would like to see Cardi B, though, if they were dating.
See her wearing the booth.
I think they're dating. I don't know if they're dating or not. Allegedly.
I think they're dating Leroy a little bit.
Big fan of Cardi B.
You a big fan of Cardi B?
Yeah, I like that music, man. That music good.
I don't know
WAP,
if I like
I love WAP.
I don't know if I like that.
You don't like WAP?
No.
This is not Motown, man.
No, man, I get weird because I think of my daughter singing that kind of stuff and my granddaughter.
Well, she got to singing in front of you.
Yeah, I don't want to.
What you think they're singing when you ain't around?
Yeah, I don't even think of my daughter and my granddaughter singing that.
But you like Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Man, these girls got hits, man.
No, man. Mario, you want your daughter singing that?
No, he ain't saying no. He want
to. You ain't putting it on?
No, I ain't.
Man, I love Glorilla, though.
When my daughter around now.
That's what I'm saying, Mario.
All in due time. They'll bump it when they can.
No, I didn't even want them to bump it, Mario.
You can listen to that, man.
Oh, man.
You know I'm a John Wick guy, right? You know I love John Wick.
Yeah, which one you like?
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That next one.
All love.
Wait a minute, Gary. That next one he got.
All love.
That next
all the above.
I see that.
Because you look like you remember the multiple choice test?
Yeah.
A, B, C, D.
C?
All the above.
I always put C.
You like you the all the above kind of guy.
I ain't all the above.
Like you pencil in.
No, I want a certain type.
Yeah, you like you pencil in all of the above.
But I could watch John Wick, and I'm not going to go shoot nobody. But that new one he got with Ballerina, or this young lady, I won't give it away, but it's fire.
You synced it? Synced it.
Let's sync it.
Yeah.
Well, you know people, you can see stuff.
Right.
But, Garrett.
What?
To me, you got to have something in place for everybody to feel like I'm not coming to step on your toes.
Right. Well,
I'm coming in here to help you win a Super Bowl.
Right.
And I think Amari Cooper would be that guy.
Yeah.
And it probably wouldn't even cost you that much. But
no.
He's a guy you could probably get after the draft.
Yeah. I think you can. I think you can. Is Hendrickson signed anywhere yet from Cincinnati?
Not yet. I think they're going to sign him, though. I think they're going to sign him because they signed the two big receivers. You know that.
Right. They got them out the way.
Yeah, and they say they want to sign him. What you want to do with him?
This could be like Julius Peppers.
I thought you liked it, Van Ness, to get some more reps.
I'm always trying to get better.
I like that.
If you can get him on the cheap. I mean, I don't know.
No, he led the league in sacks.
Yeah, but
this is time. He's 31. It's time to cash in.
But something hold up there, Leroy. Something holding up that.
They ain't had no more money. They got to try to figure it out.
Something holding up.
But, I would. Yeah, any pass rusher.
Something holds. Something ain't right.
I'm with that.
Something
it'll probably have to be on a 2 or 3 year deal, but So pass rusher for you, I say receiver for me.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do.
Speaking of, we'll go off script just a little bit.
We never off
do
script.
some news and notes.
Yeah,
I saw Tiger this morning.
Yeah.
Make an announcement.
Cheesing, ain't he?
Now he didn't look happy to me.
Really? What picture you saw?
Yeah, he didn't look.
The one I saw, he looked thrilled to death.
He ain't look happy to me on the one I saw.
Did you see the one they were hugged up?
Yeah, he.
I think that's the one I saw. Like
Tiger didn't look right.
The one he was happy. He was.
I ain't see the one. I must have missed the one.
Yeah,
y'all.
but which one you saw that he looked like
He didn't look right to me. What I saw.
Like you're not happy with the decision? Well, he made the decision.
Like blink twice.
If you look
blink twice
at
if you need some help.
You look at that.
He looked good.
He looked good, but I don't know.
He's fine.
You think he?
Yeah, he's fine. I'm good at looking at stuff like that. Hey man, I'm on
dreaming right there?
300.
The second one, I don't know, Roy.
Yeah, he's Tiger good, man. You think Trump pressured him into?
Well, she don't go out. Well, she was with Donald Jr., right?
Yeah, so I don't think she's in the family.
She got what?
Junior
Leroy.
They married.
She got 5 kids from Donald Jr. She in the family.
No, I'm talking about she wasn't born a Trump.
Oh yeah.
She married
into it. But she's still in. She got 5 kids from Don Jr.
She definitely in the family.
She in the family.
But that's kind of awkward. If I grew up with Don Jr., because I'm good with his dad, I'm sure Tiger's friends with Don Jr.
I'm sure they are.
That's a little awkward.
Well, they go to school together, Leroy.
Like, Tiger, you couldn't find somebody else.
You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't my friend's wife.
Here we go.
There's a lot of women out there, man. But she like a certain type, though.
Yeah,
skinny and blonde. So
you're right, though.
I'm like,
it's
a lot of
women. Their kids go to
man.
school together, Leroy.
Oh, my God.
Pick them up at the same time.
That's in this day and age where women
about what happened picking up from school.
Huh?
Picking up from school, sitting in that line.
In the line.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tiger may have been looking at her for a long time. Might have caused a divorce.
Yeah, and the one
allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
That's awkward.
Their oldest daughter is her oldest daughter.
Yeah.
Is a huge golfer. And she friends with what's Tiger's son name? Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah, she friends
Charlie,
with Charlie.
Bad boy.
Yeah,
you see that swing?
Yeah, Charlie can hit that ball now.
Yeah. He remind me of Brock a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just his mannerism.
Yeah.
Brock, my favorite godson.
Yeah.
You
okay with the announcement though? You all right?
Here's why I have a problem with it.
What you got a problem about?
Here's why I have a problem. It was already speculation, I think, by the Daily Mail or somebody broke it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, the beginning of we saw him at the White House at the he was at the party
Trump gave him one of the Medal of Freedom.
I don't even know. I think he was at the White House for a certain event.
Yeah,
Black History Month.
No, it couldn't have been for Black History Month.
It was Black History Month.
They're trying to get rid of Black History Month.
Well, they had a Black History Month party.
No. Tiger wouldn't have been there nowhere if it was Black History Month.
Well, Tiger was there.
Tiger said, "Black what? Man, get me the hell out of here."
Yeah, Tiger there.
They serving what?
So you were wondering why Tiger was there. Now you know why Tiger was there.
I wasn't wondering. I know why he was there.
Well, now you know why he's there.
He was on the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
No, he had already, that had already happened.
Oh, you got a spirit in that. Okay.
He had already happened. That was already a done deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now you know why he was there.
But isn't that odd for Trump, though? Because you're my friend. Okay, now you're dating my daughter-in-law.
Yeah. A little awkward.
I see a reality show. I want to produce that one.
Tiger ain't doing no reality show, man.
Have you reached out to him?
Tiger ain't doing no reality show.
Elite 36 production. I want to see Tiger. I want to put a GoPro right on his back.
He ain't doing no reality show.
That'd be pretty wild.
No wonder he can't qualify no tournament. His legs gone.
Well, did he just have Achilles surgery or something like that?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he blew his Achilles out.
Yeah, when you get them young girls. Chasing these young women, man.
You won't play.
Shout out to Tiger, man. The man happy. What? Y'all mind y'all business.
Mind your business, Leroy.
But here's why I do have a problem before we wrap it up.
No, we ain't gonna wrap it up yet. But go ahead. What? You want to say something? What you got, bro? What you got?
Here's why I have a problem.
All right.
You release these photos Garrett say you look like a hostage video. I think you look happy.
It don't look happy to me, bro.
He looked like blink twice for some reason.
Did you see the video, Mario?
Yeah, he like blinked twice. I
Yeah,
thought I
if
saw
you
him
did
blink.
help blink twice, you call the police.
I thought he saw
Get
him.
out.
I thought I saw him.
Get out.
We're gonna put Secret Service on your ass if you don't say yes to this woman.
Yeah,
Keep
get out.
touching his ear.
We're gonna take away your privileges. Go ahead.
They released the statement. They said it's true they dated.
Well, he released a statement.
Semantics.
Okay, fine.
She had to be okay with it.
Yeah.
And then he'll say, can y'all respect our privacy?
Yes, he sure did.
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb. I mean, no, they're not going to respect your privacy.
they're not.
You're going to have Secret Service following you around, paparazzi following you around.
Right.
You got to know that.
Right.
Or in that case, don't even put it out there with all the pictures and all that. Just put it out there. Who cares? Who you dating? Just put it out there just to be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too large.
This ain't for you.
Yeah.
It's for me.
Yeah.
If you and your girl happy, who gives a... Hey, man, I don't tell nobody who to close that door and turn the lights out with, because I don't want nobody in my bedroom. So I don't be telling people who to date, what race to date, what gender. That's ain't none of my business. It ain't for me. I got my lane. But the only thing I'm saying is about the privacy thing.
Oh, so you on the privacy thing?
Yeah, don't even say that.
Yeah.
And just make it beautiful.
Yeah.
That made a blaze. This is great.
Yeah.
But he put water on it when
Yeah.
you say, well, can y'all respect our privacy?
Yeah.
Hell no, they ain't going to respect your privacy.
No, Ty, they're going to be in on that. They're going to be
Come
waiting at
on,
the kids'
man.
school.
Yeah,
They're going to be waiting there. They're going to be
the
waiting
kid.
there when you go pick
Yes.
up Charlie and his
Yes.
That's right.
Secret
dog.
Service and everything.
Paparazzi.
Yes.
Yeah, paparazzi.
And they're going to film the kids and
All
everything.
that,
That's
yeah.
what they do.
Yeah.
But had you just...
Had you? Well, there ain't no quietness. Everybody knew they were dating.
I know, but we didn't know officially.
Oh, well, yeah,
so
you're
let them
right.
fish.
Yeah.
Keep her off of Instagram. Keep you off Instagram. Turn off the comments.
Yeah.
And let us guess.
Yeah.
But if you want us to know,
Yeah.
it's almost like you fish with a bait and you pissed off the fish bit the bait.
Yeah.
I just want a picture of me fishing. I don't really want to fish.
I don't want to fish.
But when I caught the fish, I want to show the fish and see how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
But don't comment on it. I'm putting it out there to get comments.
Right.
So whoever his publicist is,
You thought it was all wrong.
yes.
Yeah.
Don't even put all that privacy
you
stuff.
don't need the
There's no more
privacy.
privacy when you
No.
have a relationship and put it out there, man. Put it out there. Make people hate, man.
Right.
They hate to see people happy.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's your happiness.
Yes.
You ain't gotta
Yes,
worry
man.
about
When you
nobody
at the end of the
else.
day,
Yeah.
enjoy your life, man. Because Tiger got to be, I'm 56, but he got to be in his 40s.
I don't know. We can look it up. I don't know how old Tiger was.
Yeah, he ain't in the 30s no more.
No,
Because I think his hair will be
Mario, you
gone
gonna
by
look it up
time
real quick,
he
see how
get
old
to 50,
Tiger-
his hair will be gone. Because when he going to win another tournament, either on
Well, he just had Achilles surgery.
Well, I'm just saying he got the senior tour
Oh,
to
the
go.
senior tour, yeah. He probably can get down with that.
And when he
yeah.
win a major, they're going to cut to his girl.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, well, wait a minute now, wait. Because I know y'all have values and all. If y'all not married,
Yeah.
why you even releasing that y'all date?
Because everybody want to know who he dating. Because it's already out there.
The Christian people say you're supposed to
He said
be
49.
married.
He's 49?
49 years
man.
old.
I thought he was older than that.
Yeah, he gonna have to propose to her now.
How old is she then, Mario? Look that up. I don't even know her name.
What's
I
her
just
name?
know
Well,
Don Jr.
I know one thing. She look like she in her 30s because she look younger than Tiger because people thought that was his
Yeah,
daughter.
she
I
got
said,
5
"His
kids
daughter."
already. Yeah. She look good to have 5 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out here.
Well, once you look good, there's no looking back.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, once you look good. There's no bad days.
Yeah.
So, young ladies, if you're a
They say she's
10,
47.
47.
if
Well,
you're a
that's
10,
Yeah.
you can go to the grocery store with your bonnet on. You cute.
Mm-hmm.
You cute. You cute.
You cute, you cute.
Yeah, you cute. There's no bad days when you're cute.
Right.
Now, for ugly people, that's different. I want to. Where you want to go there? Cause
I need to get to your boy Aaron Rodgers because
yes,
I
that'd be a
don't
good one.
know. I don't know
Yeah.
how he go to
Go.
Pittsburgh and he still can't make up his mind.
You want me to tell you what that's like?
Who doing that?
Here's a scenario.
I thought Mike Tomlin was better than that. I'll just go ahead and speak on that.
Well, tell me, Give me more on that. What do you mean?
The Pittsburgh Steelers history, man. Mike Tomlin running no nonsense ship, man. You either want to play for the Steelers or you don't.
Oh, Cam Hayward said.
You don't. They move on. I mean, I felt like there's a few coaches. Mike Tomlin would be one, or organization.
Well, not anymore.
The Steelers, the Steelers would be one.
Yeah.
Packers, one. That like they don't.
The fan bases.
They don't mess around with that kind of stuff.
Yes.
They ain't waiting around.
No, because you either want to be with us or you don't. Our organization, they just keep moving.
Yeah. They desperate.
That's what it tells me.
They desperate.
Yeah.
Because when you're there for 6 hours,
yeah,
you
6
leave
hours.
with a deal.
You leave with a deal.
But
they let him
probably
walk out the door.
But maybe he has the deal and pondering it.
No. No more pondering.
I got a conspiracy. What I think, and I got a thing with. You want to hear the conspiracy first?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my conspiracy. That who's the office coordinator? Arthur, the coordinator in Pittsburgh. Arthur.
The dude that ran, he was
Atlanta.
head coach with Atlanta.
I forgot his.
And now his dad is president at FedEx or Amazon or
what's
somewhere.
his name?
I forget his last name.
You nailed it last week.
Yeah, I forget it.
You know what's taking A-Rod so long?
What?
Because A-Rod, this is my conspiracy theory, went in there and said, y'all got to change the whole offense for me. I'm not learning this offense. And they said, well, I don't know if we can do that. That's the only way I'm coming, dog. So y'all need to decide, y'all going to change this offense.
So you think he put it back on them?
Yeah, because I'm 41 years old. I don't want to learn the whole offense because I got to go and find the rare beetle in the Amazon. I ain't got time to be studying. So the George Pickens and all these guys, Fairmouth, and the young man came from DK, they got to learn it too. So why don't we all learn my offense together? Well, I don't think we can do that. So they got called one of those Roonies up top. Do you think we should change our entire offensive game plan for 1 year? You know what? We are going for it. Yes, we'll do that for you. Because you know A-Rod ain't finna go learn no offense no 1 year. You actually think he want to go up there and learn?
So everybody else got to learn a whole,
the rookies got to learn
Yeah,
one.
it's easy to teach.
Put it in.
Yeah, they got to learn a whole new offense.
And you know how they going
no motion, none of that.
You know how they go
I think his name was Arthur Smith, but let me just double
I think you're right, Arthur Smith.
Let me go double look. Mario, can you look at the offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers real quick?
And I think they said, you know what? Give us some time on that. Because in them 6 hours, you know what we run. Okay? It ain't nothing like what you tried to do with the Jets. It ain't nothing like you did with the Packers.
Right.
Well, it don't seem like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith, that is him. Yeah.
Arthur Smith, like, man, I put a lot of work into this offense, this playbook or tablet.
Right.
I'll tell you this. Why don't we just give you an iPad, you take it home and study it? Only way you do that if you sign him. Because you can't give a guy your playbook.
Right,
What if
you can't. Right.
Turns around and go to Minnesota.
Right.
So the offense is the hold up. It ain't money.
Yeah, he got play.
But the desperation of wanting to win and take your one quarterback away, because why would you give DK that kind of money if you don't have a quarterback? And they're all in. They have to have him. Because even if you go back to Russell Wilson.
You're right. I don't see him going to the Giants. You see him going to the Giants? Aaron Rodgers? I don't see that.
No. Stranger things has happened. But I think I got another conspiracy.
They say it ain't Minnesota still in the hunt. They say.
Conspiracy. That's yeah, they're still in it.
You think Minnesota's still in the hunt? But
Of
they on
course.
the down low?
Minnesota's a team that's on the fast track. They ain't trying to start over with a rookie quarterback.
That's what they will be doing. That was injured.
But I do like the way they played their cards. Hey, man, we ain't into it.
They pulled out, yeah.
It's almost like telling somebody, I'm going to be a good father today. You don't need to tell me, just be a good father.
Be a good father.
We're out of this. Aaron Rodgers. No, you're not.
Yeah, we're out of Aaron Rodgers. We're going with J.J. McCarthy.
That team is built to win. Now, when I get Jonathan Allen, the big tax, $60 million.
Yeah.
You got all these things in place.
Yeah.
And you got a rookie quarterback.
He just gave Justin Jefferson a lot of money, too, last year.
You got everything in place.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
Aaron Jones just got a new contract.
Yeah, my nephew. And they re-signed my other nephew.
Yeah.
Harrison Smith. This is his 14th year.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do a rookie quarterback? What y'all think we look like on Leap 36 podcast? Y'all in that Aaron Rodgers thing. Yeah. Yeah, you in it. But guess what? He got to learn your offense, too. Which one of y'all going to change? That's where I'm coming.
You think that's what the hold up is?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Who wants to change?
Because the only way you get signed, you have to give up the control.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers has to give up the control to say, yes, I'll come in, Mr. Arthur Smith, like everybody else, and learn your offense and put us in the Super Bowl. I'm going to learn everything like I was a rookie.
That's crazy to me.
It will put some sprinkles in there so you could do your thing.
Right.
But the one time George Pickens run in and you run out and throw a pick, how that conversation going to go, Gary?
Man, that ain't going to be pretty because George Pickens, one of them dudes, you ain't got but one time to run up on him.
Now, he would have to learn a new offense.
Yeah. The
offensive line, new protections.
Yeah. Just telling you, George Pickens ain't doing all that.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Once Aaron Rodgers either give up the control, he's in, or you can give him an ultimatum.
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen, 5 o'clock Friday, we moving on.
Yeah.
Because just because New York has Jameis Winston, they'll sit back and wait.
Yeah. Well, he's a backup anyway.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah, he's a backup.
Aaron, hey, man, we got 30, 40 million.
And they didn't pay him a lot of money either.
Yeah, if you want to just play, or he can retire. But normally, real quick, retirement, I look forward to it. Because I got, at the time, 6 kids, 3 grandkids, married. Aaron Rodgers ain't got no wife.
Yeah, he don't.
No children.
No.
No dog. No spider in like a cage or something.
No kind of pets that you.
A rare spider. Only he found it though.
Yeah, only if he found it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
What else he gonna do? And the most thing, I have 6 daughters and 3 of them are very narcissistic. You know how I get stuff out of them?
Yeah.
You ignore them.
Oh yeah, keep walking.
So yeah, he
let it go.
I think David Dunn's his agent.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be driving him crazy.
Well, you got to tell me before we get out of here. Draft events you got?
Yes. Thank you, Gary. We have a draft event. More details will be coming soon.
You got a draft event?
Yeah. The first one will be April 22nd at the Bridgewater. Rented by us, by Torzala, Redcoat Street in Bayview.
Okay.
It's from 4 to 9.
Okay.
VIPs can come from 4 to 45. Everybody else, you can come whenever you want. But if you're VIP, you get a signed bottle of Leap.
Yeah.
We got some specialty drinks, and it's going to be fun. The reason why that's significant, it was 35 years ago, April 27th, when the Packers drafted me. So I'm having a big celebration party that day.
Yeah. Okay.
The next day, the 23rd, will be at the Oneida Hotel and Casino in Green Bay.
Okay.
Wednesday night, doors open up at 8:30. You will have to RSVP for both of these events, so stay tuned for the information. We're going to have Antonio Freeman, Gilbert Brown.
This the one in Green Bay?
Yeah, the one in Green Bay.
Okay.
Doors open up at 8:30. Santana Dotson, Dorsey Levin, so we'll have quite a few guys. And every day we'll be releasing a guy who's going to be featured there. We got a featured guy who's going to introduce everybody, a very well-known guy that will let that go. I want to put all this out before April Fools.
Right.
Because I don't play about it.
Right. Yeah, you don't mess around with that. Yeah.
So, but you will have to RSVP. Stay tuned for a link. We'll put links everywhere you get a chance to see it.
Yeah.
So if you're out of town, you can hang out with us. It'll be plenty of other events there. And of course, Leap 36 Podcast will be on site at an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Undisclosed.
Yeah, we'll be there somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Yeah, we're going to be there.
Yes.
We got a couple spots lined up. We'll be
Follow us. We'll post it.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna close this conversation like my mom said, but not our love. Mario, our best producer in the whole wide world.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Mario
give
can
a
tell
little
us
shout
where
out.
we can.
Yeah, what can they find us, Mario?
They can find us on all podcast platforms. They can find us on all the major podcast platforms and also on social media. Follow us at Lead36 Podcast to stay up to date with the latest episodes that we have coming out weekly. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. Shout out to the sponsors. Torzala is not here, but Potawatomi.
Yeah, we got to
Lake
tell the
Chevy.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Lake
I want
Chevy.
to do a
Yeah.
little quick shout out to my sister. She was in the hospital. She's
Oh,
recouping,
wow.
so shout out to our nurses and everyone
Yes.
over at Freighter
Yes.
Hospital.
Shout out to my guys at Brisa.
Yes.
Dumar.
Shout out to Chef Ramses too, Breeza Demar, 509 East Erie Street.
Love that guy,
check him
man.
out. Best pizzas in town.
Yes.
Oh, Jen loves the pizza. She want to go back there for the pizza like today. Are they opening day, Mario, on Monday?
Call
I
him.
think they might be closed on Monday.
I would call him.
Call him though.
Call him. He'll make you a
They'll still-
pizza, man.
They'll open it.
Best pizza in town. Fire. Well, thank y'all very much. We appreciate it. We will try to effort our first guest, and I think it may be a Hall of Famer.
You're a Hall of Famer.
No, we're going to ask this Hall of Famer some questions.
Let's do it. Let's do it up in Green Bay.
Let's do that. Because he'll be up there anyway.
Yeah, let's do it up in Green Bay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we are looking for new sponsors too.
Absolutely.
Anybody want to sponsor us? We're looking for you. Please reach out to Mario, and we'll
Absolutely.
cut you a good deal. If it's in the April, we can't. But right now, you get a good deal. Okay. And shout out to where we at again, Gary?
Potawatomi.
Busbook.
Sportsbook.
Yes, sir.
Live. Right here. If you want to watch a game,
Yeah.
it's where to watch all the NCAA tournaments
And
right here.
bet.
They got
Absolutely.
enough TVs that you
Yes.
can get it done. And put a little money down on it.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye. 2-2.